Good morning. How are you this morning? This is Kathleen Alls, just coming live for you on your weekly channeled inspiration and oracle guidance. We're using our oracle guidance from Wisdom of the Oracle. This is from Colette Baron-Reid. The cards we'll draw 3 cards. Know that this message is meant for you, whether you're watching this live or on the replay. It's for the week of July 12th. Yes, July 12th. And every Monday morning, I go into a silent meditation to receive a channeled message for you to be able to give to you. And then we do the guidance for the week out of the oracle cards, and the 2 messages come together and they're guidance for you for the week. Whatever week that you choose to watch this, know that this replay, whether you're watching this live or the replay, it is meant for you as well. Please go ahead and say hello. Let me know that you're here. Would love to have you here. If you experienced a sudden loss of a loved one or a loss of a loved one as of late, and you're not part of From Grief to Belief Stepping Stones private Facebook group, please go ahead and connect to us there. There are special messages and lives that I go live in there 3 times a week, and would love to have you join us there if you're interested. I also have a new program called Pain to Peace. If you've lost a loved one and you're interested in moving further into your healing journey and wanting to move through some deep pain that you've experienced, then we'll do group healing techniques, and then I'll also channel information and provide weekly or bi-weekly practices to help you along your journey. So it's called Pain to Peace, and I'll be sure to include the link in the comments below, so where you can register. It's August 17th. We'll be meeting every other week for 16 weeks for 90 minutes, and I look forward to having you there and exploring with me. If you're interested in working with me one-on-one, please just go to kathleenl.com and click a discovery call, and we'll see what works best for you. So with that said, your channeled inspiration this week has been look for the opportunities. And so I pulled a card when I was in meditation for you, and that's what it was about, opportunities. So sometimes for this week, you might be experiencing some challenges, or you may have an opportunity that you haven't really actually stepped into, or an experience that you're having is truly an opportunity and you haven't really seen that as an opportunity. So this week is to be open to actually step into whatever your experience and looking at it as an opportunity versus a challenge. Now, obviously, there are challenges that pop up in our lives, and sometimes those challenges, and I might say all the times, but we're not always there, but all challenges that we experience are also opportunities. And we can look at those challenges as, why is this happening to me? Why do I have to go through this? Is this ever going to am I ever going to move through this? Does this always have to happen? We can be in that negative role and being like, why me? Or we can actually ask ourselves, what can I learn from this? What opportunity is being presented in this moment for me right now? How can I use this as an opportunity to help me grow, to help me see where I can shift my environment, to actually shift my thought process? Because this just reminded me, and it just popped into my head, so I'm just going to say it. It's very similar to Jack Canfield's E plus R equals O formula. I'm a certified success coach with Jack, and one of the formulas that he uses is events plus the response equals your outcome. And so there are events in our lives that we have no control over, and we have no control over. Well, that's not true. So there's events plus response equals our outcome. So our outcome is our response. So the only thing that we have any control over is how we respond or react to the events in our life. And how we respond or act to the events in our life creates the outcome, which is how we live. So we can live in pessimism and blame and guilt and shame, or we can choose to say, what's happening in this moment that is going to help me to be the best being I can be here on earth. And just allow yourself to stop and think and get grounded and be present and say, how do I want to respond to this particular event that's in my life? So I hope that channeled message is helpful. Would love to have you just comment and on this post and let me know throughout the week to see how that resonates with you or doesn't resonate with you. So we're going to draw 3 cards for your guidance from the Wisdom of Oracle to see what your weekly message is. So please show us what we need or you'd like us to know through these cards. That one wanted to pop out. Let's see. Nope. Show us what we need or you'd like us to know this week through these cards. So go ahead and say hello and let me know that you're here. For whatever reason, my computer's not letting me see who's talking with me and who's not. So I see that there are several people watching. So welcome. I'm glad that you're here. I hope these messages resonate with you. And I love these messages. The first one is to the sea. The second one is milk and honey. And the third, 3 popped out. We're not using all 3 of those. There we go. Message in a bottle. It's perfect. So all 3 of these messages. So to the sea, milk and honey, and message in the bottle. So I just feel like this guidance is the same information that I just gave you with the channeled information. We can feel like we're out in the sea all by ourselves, or we can set ourselves free and release anything that might be holding us back to the sea. We can choose how we want to see life in every way. Milk and honey is the same way. Do we want to be caught up in the bitterness of life events, or do we want to see that there is milk and honey in everything that we can? There's the rainbow, we're being guided. There's the sun that's there. There are all kinds of messages here in this card. And so the elephant has this trunk up, so it's all kinds of abundance, and we can see each time the message in the bottle is like, so sometimes we throw the bottle out to the sea and trying to send a message to someone and asking for help. And yet we can turn inwardly and find how we want to respond to the world and how we want to allow ourselves to see and feel and be in this life. And so while each event might be something that could be positive or it could be something a little more challenging, we can look at those events, step back, connect, know that everything is happening is for us, not to us, and for our own growth, for our own presence, and set it out to the sea. So, there's 2 cards here that are about setting out to the sea. So one's to the sea and message in the bottle. They're both water cards. And of course, we're in the Cancer cycle right now. And that's about water. It's about the crabs. It's going inwardly, allowing ourselves to be held. It's the compassion and the feminine for me, it's about the feminine part of who we are. And it could be male or female, but there is a genuinely softness to crabs, to the Cancer moon. And so let it go. Let it wash it out to the sea. Maybe in a meditation, you can even sense that there's water floating and you're floating in the water and there's like a waterfall over your head. And it's just washing away whatever tension you might be holding, whatever fears you might be sitting in, whatever resentment or anger you might be having. Just allow that to just be washed away and fill yourself with the connection that there is. So I hope that these messages find you well. Good morning, Keith. It's great to see you here. And I hope these messages find you well and that you enjoy your day and your week. And please just come back here and connect with me and let me know how the week is going and how you're able to see each message differently, each experience differently, based on your ability to know that you have the choice, that you can choose to be stuck in negative thoughts, or you can choose to say, okay, this is happening. What can I learn from this? How can I move forward? And what can I do to assist me in moving forward? So I hope that you have a fabulous week, and I will see you soon. Take care.